1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello again, welcome to day 2 of week 1 of Sing for Hull. Yesterday me and Stephanie introduced you to the song, we did some vocal warm-ups, and today we're going to sort of magically move to another part of the city and take you to our guitar teacher, player extraordinaire Phil Proctor, who is going to demonstrate the riffs and licks in Eye of the Tiger. Now, if you play guitar, great, you can have a go and join in and see if you can learn it. And if you don't play guitar, that doesn't matter. You can enjoy it anyway and maybe get inspired to take up the guitar in the future. So for now, we're going to take you to another part of the city and Phil Proctor. Phil, over to you.
Hi everybody, and welcome to week 1, day 2 of Sing for Hull with the Albemarle Broadband. So this week we're looking at Eye of the Tiger, a song that was released in 1982 by the band Survivor. And the fun fact, folks, is there might be some members of our staff that were born in 1982. Well, that was the year I left school. So anyway, great song, and I do remember it, and it's a very iconic riff. So whether you've been playing a while, or even if you're just starting out, you can have a go at this song. And I've had some kids who picked a guitar up for more or less the first time and have been able to kind of get this riff going. So, a few different ways of doing it. The original way that it was done, put your first finger on the A string. Now if you remember on your guitar, the open strings are E, A, D, G, B and E again, so E 2 octaves higher. And a lot of kids remember this easier by saying Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie, E-A-D-G-B-E. So on our A string, and if you look on my guitar you can see that it's got these what we call fret markers. So they're actually marked, so you've got fret 3, fret 5, fret 7, fret 9, and if you notice something about those numbers, 3, 5, 7, 9, it's the odd numbers, isn't it? So that just helps us find out whereabouts we are on the guitar. Okay, so we're going to get on your hand, when you're looking at your hand, if you're a complete beginner, that is a thumb, as I know you know, but we're going to call that first, second, third and fourth. Okay, so the first finger is going to go on my A string, Eddie 8, 1, 2, 3 at fret 3, and I'm playing just the note C this gives us, and I'm just going to be playing what we call 16th notes, or you can also call them semi-quavers. And the reason they're called 16ths, of course, is because there are 16 of them in a bar. So in a bar is just a way of measuring music. Like the fence was 16 meters long, I'm going to say this section of the music was 16 bars long. Most music that we listen to is what we call 4/4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and each of those 4 beats we're doing 4 notes. So 4 4s are 16, 16ths. So first finger on fret 3 for the C. Now the technique that I'm using is called alternate picking, and it does take a little bit of practice. So another great thing about learning this song is it's an opportunity to develop your plectrum technique, and you can start off a little bit slow to start with. I'll just play through it, and it also uses a thing called palm muting, and I do that with the palm of my hand. Rest onto the bridge. This section here is the bridge, so I'm going to put that onto the bridge and just bring my hand slightly forward so that it's, so if I don't do that, bring it on. Now if you go too far with this, the pitch starts to go up, so it goes sharp. So you've got to be careful of doing that. So what I'm going is down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you're starting out, the best way to do it, especially practicing your technique, you just start going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go 1 and still downstrokes. Then you've got to come up to do the next downstroke. So catch the string on the way up again. 1 and you can count it 1 piano, 2 piano, 3 piano, or 1 E and 2 E and 3 piano. Start off slowly and build up your speed. And those of you that have been playing a bit longer, you really can't beat using a metronome for each of the beats, and you really, it'll help you to play a lot clearer and really build up your speed, and you can measure how fast you've been able to play because you can make the metronome go faster each day, you know. So 1 piano, 2 piano, 3 piano. So one of the guitars that's doing that is actually a second guitar which does these famous stabs, the riff that you hear with the piano. I'm going to play those. So I've got my first finger at fret 3. Now this is usually for players about around grade 3 and upwards that we start using what we call the bar technique. And it does take a little bit of time, but after a while you get used to it. So for those players around grade 3, first finger, fret 3, second finger on the B string, third finger on the D string, so the second finger, sorry, is going at fret 4, and your third finger goes at fret 5, little finger on the G string at fret 5, and then, so one pluck, and then take all those fingers off and leave your bar on, and then put them back, so that's... Now the next bit, just take your little finger off and strum from the D string with your plectrum. Do another C minor, sorry. And then we're going to go to a second bar chord that brings your index finger up to fret 4, and just move that shape, that cluster of fingers that you've had, up a string towards the ceiling. That gives us an A flat. Okay, so C minor. Okay, so if you're starting out with your guitar, we're looking at the most basic way of playing this riff. Just use your first finger, going to fret 8, and we're going to be using fret 8, and then 8 to 6, back to 8. This is on the low pitch G string, so 8, 8, 6, 8, 8, 6, 8, and then we're going to go 8, and then 3, and 4, okay? If you're around grade 1, create a power chord, and you do that by bringing in, using the next string down, which is the A. For at fret 8, add 2, that's 10. So put my third finger 2 frets higher, look. Play both strings. When you get to fret 3, it's more musical because of the way the chords are. If you just use your first finger on its own for fret 3 and back to a power chord from fret 4 for the A flat. Those of you that have been playing a little longer, put your little finger on the D string underneath your third, also at fret 10. Now I've got 3 strings. Enjoy! Okay guys, so we're going to have a look at the chorus section now. So I'm just going to use power chords for this for now. So again, I want an F now, so I can go E, F, fret 1, build a power chord, or if you're an absolute beginner, just use your first finger. Put your third finger 2 frets higher. Some of you might struggle with this at first, so you can use your little finger, and it's just the stretching. Okay, best if you can get to use your third. Okay, to use your little finger to get going. Then you want to go to fret 6 and build your power chord off the A string. So 6 and 8. And move your fingers towards the ceiling for B flat. Still fret 6, but coming off the E string. And the little there's a little riff that just ties it up to the next section. So that's fret 3, 3, 2, 3, 5, 3, 5, 6. Okay. Now then, you'll notice that the sound when I'm playing those power chords is quite meaty sort of. And that's called distortion that I've put on. I'll play it without distortion. If you listen, this is what we call a clean sound. So those are the chords. Okay. That's what we call a clean sound, which you can use for a lot of normal full chords. And when using distortion, it's kind of really, distortion's a bit like turning everything up a bit too much. So it all starts, it can't quite cope with it, it distorts. But, you know, with a guitar, it just sounds really cool. You listen to a lot of rock music, the guitars most of the time are giving us that distortion sound. There's another section of the song where I'm going to turn the distortion up a little bit. And it's a section of the song where we've got sustained notes, and it's the second verse really. So I'm going to turn the distortion up. If you have a listen. Alright, that's gone. I've done that. Okay. If I play what we call thirds, harmony notes with that, you can hear this kind of oscillation, a brrr sort of thing. What we're going to do to get that really smooth, I've got this nifty little effects unit called, well, it's an effects called a harmonizer. So when I do that, I play one note. All of a sudden I've got that other note out of the chord, but it's smoothened it out. So it goes with the chord change. Okay, so that's a really cool thing. Usually you need 2 different guitars to get that effect, because as you know, when I've just tried to play that on one guitar with both notes with distortion, you get that burbling sort of sound. So guys, have fun with this song. If you do want to play those pads, the notes is C on your G string, so it's fret 5. So that's over the C. When it goes to E flat, we're going to play the note E flat, and then when the B flat, we're going to play the note D, which is from the B flat chord, it's the third. Back to the C minor. So it's fret 5 on the G, fret 4 on the B, fret 3 on the B. Okay, so enjoy guys, have some fun. And it's a great opportunity to develop your down and up strokes, develop your power chords, and if you're at grade 3, develop your bar chords. But more than that, have fun playing a great song and a great iconic song. Until next time, have fun, take care, and stay safe.
Thanks Phil, and we hope everybody enjoyed that guitar tutorial. Remember, everything we do this week is building up to the song on Friday, live on the Hull Music Service YouTube channel. Twitter yesterday went mad with people getting involved, so it's really, really exciting. This seems to have really taken off in just week 1. So Stephanie and I will be back tomorrow, where we're going to do a bit more work on the detail of the song, about how to sing it really well and make a really good performance. And then on Thursday, Shelley Gabriel will be with you. She's been making and creating, and she's going to show you some stuff that she's made, and also you can join in with this and how to make a Tiger guitar. So until tomorrow is goodbye.